Tell me the name again. I want to look up his railroad.
Bob Pinella. He's out in California. He's got a bunch of G16s out there and everything.
What year was this Stanley Hudson built?
49? I think that's what it was.
Is this the first engine they built?
Yeah. Brand new boiler. And a brand new boiler built for it and stuff. It's not stamped yet. We gotta still have them weld on the boiler mounts and stuff like that, which we gotta figure out. So the frame's totally been remachined.
I see that.
The cylinder blocks have been bored, the valves have been bored, the blocks have been lined back up with the center line of the frame, because absolutely nothing was correct. It was a mess. All new driving boxes were made for it. I just got back from the machine shop here not too long ago. Yeah, so these here, they'll go in the frame and the axle will go through here, and then there's be rubber that goes right here, or spring for the suspension. Pins in back here. Pin it in the frame, so it's like a torsion bar. This is the way Stanley did all of them. When the guy built the boiler, he actually put the steam dome in the wrong spot. So we got it here and everything and wanted to sort of set it up and make sure we could make it look properly with the steam dome where it's at right now. We're gonna leave it, we can make it look. It's not functional wise, it doesn't affect anything as far as the operation of the boiler or anything like that. We're just, it was more of a looks thing. So that's why we sort of laid everything up here, and then once we laid it all up here, we went and got all the rest of the parts and pieces and stuff, and realized that Sclavi had actually went and he lowered this boiler, so he machined the saddle down, which we're going to raise it back up. We're not sure exactly how far yet, because one, to make it look a little bit better, but two, once you put the jacket on the boiler, there's no clearance for the flange to the jacket. It was, yes, it was looked like a New York Central. You know, we're gonna do some stuff in the cab. We're gonna cut some of the cab floor out and drop that down so you got better access into the washout plugs. And this is a 1926, I think it was, Wagner for Greenville, Illinois. Here's their whole firebox door assemblies. All that. American Farm Heritage down there, 15-inch. They've got several G15s down there, and they're about the biggest group that's restoring G15s right now and G16s. They've got numerous ones down there. So I've been working on this, rebuilding this thing. It was a giant basket case. They had actually had it all cleaned up and started putting it back together, and they ran into all kinds of issues.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find one.
A new stack for it and everything, and they got to machine up the ring for it and shrink that on and bend that piece. And originally it had this little bitty stack. It had more of a modern look to the engine, but when I had the new boiler built for it, the guys, for whatever reason, put a great big tall steam dome on. So it was like, wow, can't go and make it look like what it used to anymore. So it's going to have like the kind of old narrow gauge look to it, sort of like, yeah, it's a mess. But this thing here, probably not. We were probably still working on putting handrails on it and plumbing. And I don't remember where it was all at.
I really like the looks of the front of that.
We got a bunch of the lube lines all done on it. I gotta finish up running the lube lines down inside the frame yet. We got all the airs done on it. I don't remember. Well, it's only about, I think it's like 2 inches taller than the 801, the Northern.
On YouTube. What's that thing gonna cost?
Yeah, wow, north of $1 million. North of $1 million. But the throttle's all on it and everything now. Black chrome on the rods for that. We needed something that would slide through the bushings and everything, and something that would look nice. The power reverse is all on. Works, all the airlines.
So electric motor driven reverse.
Linear actuator driving it, basically it's an electric power reverse. Very precise and precision. Works identical to like an Air 1 would on a regular full-size locomotive and stuff, except for we did it with electric.
Now the tender did not have a backup light.
It might not have had the headlight on.
I don't think I had the
paint
headlight,
was
but I
on
think
it.
it had
Yeah.
the black.
Okay.
That was all. That goes on before we put the screws in and stuff.
Okay.
So that way everything's painted around it. It's 16-inch gauge diesel, brand new one for a place out in Montana, in Cassville, Montana. It's gonna be. It's got the main paint color is gonna be. It's a real dark green that goes on it that'll almost look like black when it's in the shadows, and then the lettering is sort of based off of an old Erie Lackawanna paint scheme. You can sort of see where I had some vinyl on here, and that's all going to be like a metallic gold. It smells like a new car. Heat, air conditioning, electric windows, leather. We even got a it's even got WeatherTech floor mats in it. Well, that'll be fixed after paint. It's the easiest way to paint them. Put all the carpet and the leather in there and stuff like that, and then paint it and then cut it out. Everything are all in the trailer out there. Everything's been painted. They just got to be put together.
What have you got back here? You don't have real. You have real diesel horns back. Oh, okay.
It's a copy of a full-size horn. Basically.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, this is actually reproduction stuff.
20, 19. I'm coming over on that.
Save $1 each set. Just like 5 participating items and save $1 each.
Please wait for the train to come to a complete stop before you come. It's slowing down. Okay, stop.